Hello, TLCers. We are gearing up for our groundbreaking service this Sunday, and I have some details I want to share with you. And if you're like me, I'm pretty good at grabbing the big picture, but I lose a lot of details along the way. So you may want to press pause for just a second, grab a paper and pen, and jot a few things down so that you have all the information you need for this Sunday. Our groundbreaking service is going to be this Sunday, September 27th at 9 o'clock a.m. on our land. And this will be the only service that we hold on Sunday. So we want you to be at that service on our land at 9 o'clock. Now we suggest that you get there early, starting even at 8:30. There's going to be a lot of people coming in toward the end, and it's going to take time to get parked and move and be seated in the area where we'll be holding the service. So get there early so it's not a mad rush at the end. We also suggest that you wear the appropriate shoes for the occasion. That might mean closed-toed shoes. There's going to be a lot of walking involved. There's going to be uneven and dirty, dusty terrain. So just pick the shoes that are appropriate for the day. And then we also ask that you bring your own chair to the service, a lawn chair, a folding chair, some kind where you can just set it up and sit in it. Now, if you are struggling to manage a chair and your purse or other things that you have with you, don't worry about it. We'll have a chair available for you. If you get halfway to the service and you say, oh no, I forgot my chair, don't turn around and go get it. We will have some chairs available, but it will be helpful if as many as possible will bring their own chair. We also ask that you wear a mask as you enter, as you mingle, as you leave the service. We want to be respectful to everyone that will attend that service and be prepared to distance as needed. So the dimensions of our new sanctuary is where we'll be holding the service. So that's down below on the property close to Litchfield Road. There will be some green flagging around the edges of the building. And we invite you to come in. There'll be a couple of entrances into that flagged area where you can set up your chairs and kind of get a sense of where we'll be sitting when the new building is built. But there will be probably more people there than can sit in that area and be distanced. So we want you to feel free to sit anywhere on the property that you choose to. You can sit at any point. We'll have a sound system up, and you'll be able to hear us from probably any place on the land. The service will be about an hour long, and in that area where the green flagging is, we'll have some pop-up tents that will give you a little shade if you need to come and rest in the shade for a few minutes. There will also be water bottles at the pop-up tents that you can refresh yourself with. We just ask that you don't actually set up your chairs inside of that pop-up because there may be other people that need to come in for refreshments. So come there and spend a few minutes there and then go back out to where your chair is if you could do that for us. In the pop-ups, we'll also have some of our renderings of our new buildings hanging, so you get a little bit of a feel of where the buildings are, what they'll look like, and how they'll look on the property. As I mentioned on Sunday, parking is going to be a bit of an issue, so you have three options for parking. You can drop your family off at one of the entrances to our land and then go and park at the RV center on the north side of our property. Be sure you park in one of the parking slots. Don't park in the curbed area because RVs and trailers come and go from there at all hours. There will be shuttles that will take you from the parking area at the RV center to the entrance to our land if you need it, or feel free to just cut across the adjacent land to us and you can just walk across and enter our land if you'd like to do that. Option number two, you can park along Litchfield Road. Just remember that the traffic on Litchfield moves very quickly, so be careful as you're parking and as you're getting out of your vehicles. There's going to be a chain link fence all the way across the front of our property, so you'll need to either go to the northwest corner to enter the land or an entrance that we've created straight across the road from Solano Drive. Your third option is to park on the gravel road that leads to the cross. You're welcome to park, anybody's welcome to park on that. We'll be reserving the lower part of that gravel drive for handicap or those that need extra assistance. We'll have a golf cart that will be taking people from that area to the seating area. But if you'd like to park above that, just make sure you leave space for cars to turn around up near the cross and park downhill, it's so much easier to leave after the service is over if all the cars are parked in the same direction. So feel free to park in any of those three places. As one or another fill, we'll just close off that area, and then you'll need to choose one of the other options for parking. The service itself is going to be a beautiful celebration of what God has done for us in the past, how He's met all of our needs and prepared us for this moment in the past, and what we believe He'll continue to do for us in the future. You might be wondering what we're doing with our alabaster offering that we scheduled for this Sunday. Well, we're going to go ahead and take that alabaster offering, because that offering is about building buildings or buying property for churches all around the world. So as we celebrate this great moment of being able to break ground on our property, what a beautiful thing to be able to also raise money to help churches in other areas of the world to be able to purchase land and build their own buildings. We're also in that service going to be doing a baptism. And again, it's just one of those things that it's who we are. It's what we want to be about. Introducing people to Jesus, being there to support them and walk with them in their journey and baptizing them. So we're going to hold a baptism right there on the land this Sunday. Last of all, this is unrelated to our groundbreaking service and our plans for Sunday, but I want to let you know that starting October 4th, we'll be changing our early service time from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So starting October 4th, we'll be offering a 9 o'clock service and we'll be offering a 10:30 service. On that day, we'll also be reopening our kids ministry. And we're so excited to be able to minister to our kids again. Pastor Cindy will be sending information to parents on how we'll be reopening, what'll be some of the guidelines, what'll be some of the restrictions as we reopen that ministry. And then one little PS before you go, I wanted to let you know that Loretta Crane passed away on Tuesday. So would you be praying for Ron and Jen and the rest of the family as they mourn her death, as they prepare for all of the details surrounding that. Boy, I am so excited for this Sunday. I can't wait to be with you and celebrate this huge occasion for Turning Leaf Church. I'll see you there. God bless you.